The Supreme Court has issued a stern warning to the Uttar Pradesh government on bulldozer demolitions. What does all of this mean? The Supreme Court of India has issued a stern warning to the UP government on bulldozer demolitions and said that these demolitions cannot be arbitrary and they have to follow the course of the law. Now, while arguments and counter-arguments were made in the Supreme Court of India, what does all of this mean for people on the ground and in a city like Prayagraj that saw so much violence last Friday over these remarks made by ex-BJP leaders on Prophet Muhammad? Now, I just want to step aside and show you the home of Javed Muhammad, a politician with the Welfare Party of India who the police say is the main accused of the mastermind in the events of last Friday where there was violence for 4 to 5 hours in this area. Now, this is the house that belonged to Javed Muhammad and his wife and his 2 daughters, but as you can see, it's been reduced to rubble. The Prayagraj Development Authority has said that this was an illegal building. They have demolished it in the normal course of action. It has nothing to do with the events of last Friday. Now, whether that is something that we can reconcile with, I leave it to the wisdom of our viewers to decide. There have been 2 or 3 issues with the action that was done by the Prayagraj Development Authority. One of them is that the lawyers contend that this house did not even belong to Javed Muhammad. So Javed Muhammad was not the owner of this house. According to the lawyers, the owner is his wife, in whose name all property records and water tax receipts and other tax receipts are. So in a sense, what has happened is that the wife and the 2 daughters at the moment have nothing to do with last Friday's violence. The police has not blamed them anywhere, not charged them anywhere. And yet you have a situation where they cannot live in this house because their relative or Mr. Muhammad has been booked for a crime and nothing has been proven against him. He's still under arrest, he is in jail, but the police are yet to even file a charge sheet, and yet you have a case where this house has been demolished. Like I said, the administration says it has nothing to do with the events of last Friday. Now, why should the wife or the daughters have to suffer for any alleged crime committed by Mr. Muhammad is a question that many are asking. Beyond that, of course, one has to point out that if Mr. Muhammad is guilty as per law, then action must be taken against him and he should feel the full force of the law. But that has to come by a police charge sheet, by a case being proven in a trial court. And after that, of course, he will get the punishment he deserves if what the police are saying is right. But what is the propriety of demolishing a house, of ensuring that even the wife and the daughters cannot live here, is something that is debatable, and that is why perhaps the case is in Supreme Court. With Nitin Gupta and camera person Rajesh Gupta, this is Alok Pandey, NDTV.